Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And my question of today is, have you actually bought any XRP over the last month? Or in different words, have you bought the XRP dip? I was just wondering because you most likely saw me buy some extra XRP a couple of hours ago. It's not because I'm 100% thinking we're going to be going up from here. It's to solidify my position. Guys, I use Bybit every single day, and a link for that is down below, because I personally think that by trading XRP, you can sometimes have a little bit of an edge. That does not mean I say you should trade over just holding, but I sometimes trade whenever I feel comfortable, or I do that because I want to have these longer term positions in this specific case here, I have an XRP long position open. You might think, oh, it's in so much profit, that's so bad. First of all, there is not one way that leads to Rome, there's multiple, and in this specific case here, we are on purpose letting it be at a little bit of a loss here because it's a longer term trade. I just have this one open for the longer term, and I will keep getting this liquidation price down where I would lose my money. Right, so this loss here is temporary, it doesn't really matter. It was previously also in like $800 profit, I think a couple of weeks ago. You guys were here, so yeah. And my strategy is just to buy my way down, buy lower, lower, lower. Once we get to 50 cents again, I'm going to buy more. And hopefully, if the bounce comes at one of these days, we're going to reap all the benefits from it by just lowering our buys. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing it with 2.5 times leverage because, again, this is a leverage exchange. You can also do it, without leverage, but I do it with. But eventually, I might actually put the leverage up a little bit higher because it's only $1,500. But I would like some more bullish confirmation before we do that, though. All right. Then I just watched Bitboy's video. I just bit my tongue so hard on the right side. That's freaking annoying if you have to talk the whole time. But basically, I watched this Bitboy video a little bit earlier. A lot of people were tagging me, and a lot of people were saying, Dusty, give us your opinion. Now, my opinion, easy to say, is I don't think those videos are too important for people who watch my channel. If you watch my channel, I don't think any XRP video that Bitboy puts up is worth your time. And that is because your knowledge of XRP / Ripple / this ecosystem is most likely way superior to what he's trying to explain to some of his followers. And I've noticed that by watching the video, and he's given a lot of this old information that I, for example, have shared over on Twitter a couple of days ago already, just because I already thought he was going to be talking about this. And right now, many people are putting this up towards this video as well, saying, hey, it's basically old stuff. Here, for example, Bill says, Bitboy video on XRP stablecoin seems upbeat. The SEC matter will soon be over. And he tags us, XRP changing the world in 2021, Ripple stablecoin revealed. Like, wow, huh? And he also responds saying, XRP will be the collateral for stablecoins that will run on the XP ledger. Not a stablecoin itself, I don't believe. Bitboy should watch this video by David Swartz, who explains in detail. He didn't actually tell us anything new. It's just Ripple has been planning to make CBDCs, or at least become the layer for CBDCs. We have read before that Ripple has this private layer, which they could use. David Swartz also proposed federated sidechains for CBDCs to expand themselves, and we have a couple of articles here that talk about CBDC in a couple of minutes. I'm not exactly sure which article it is anymore, but yeah, Ripple is gonna do a lot in that field. I was just a little bit let down by the video. If you didn't already get that from my voice here, I was just not too happy. I thought it was gonna be something crazy, thought it was gonna be something exciting, but no, he basically let me down. Here we go. Christine Lagarde, 80 central banks looking to adopt CBDCs. Yeah, and Ripple will most likely play a pretty big role in that, either as advisors or as the base layer for some of these CBDCs. We don't really know, right? Maybe it's just going to be acting as the bridge for everything. It's really hard to say. But we do know that Ripple will play a pretty pivotal role, regardless of what exactly to do with what CBDC. Then I've been seeing a lot of people come out for this one saying that July 12th is going to be an extremely important date. I wonder why exactly. I have no clue why, nor are people really telling me about it, but apparently tomorrow is a really important date. Now, I have an appointment tomorrow, but I don't think that that's so important, so no, I have no clue. So please stop asking me. I don't know. Apple buying, that's a little bit of a joke. Tagging people, I really have no clue. Why are people saying Apple all of a sudden? Yeah, if you know, just let me know in the comment section. But Anthony Pompliano, one of the biggest guys in the crypto space here, says, "Get your popcorn ready. Tomorrow is day one." I wonder. I really do wonder. Maybe it's going to be exciting though. Who knows? All right. Bitcoin acquired by yet another top league asset manager as accumulation intensifies. Okay. Lincoln Avenue Capital has acquired 1,000 Bitcoin at an average price of 33.5K. The purchase represents 5% of the firm's AUM as of July 10th, and the company may invest up to 20% of the total AUM in the asset class in the future per its investment mandate. Okay, that's pretty cool. Dylan Leclerc also said Bitcoin is back in accumulation phase. Liveliness decreasing means coins are being hodled. Bitcoin liveliness is the total sum of coin days destroyed over the coin days created. The sum of coin days destroyed over the sum of coin days created. I have no coin days destroyed. Coin days? No, I'm not exactly sure. Bitcoin's liveliness coin day. Maybe it's because it's freaking 3 a.m. right now that I don't understand. Coin days destroyed. Coin days. How can I not understand coin days destroyed? Maybe he means whenever the coin went down on those days? Coin days? Theoretically, if every Bitcoin was moved at once, liveliness would temporarily jump to 1. All right, I should have actually taken a little bit of a look at that for another second. Some of coin days created, destroyed. Nah, okay, I'm going to have to skip that. I have no idea what that means. Maybe I'm stupid in the head. It could definitely be so, but I don't get the wording at all. Coin days destroyed. Cryptocurrency firm with $10 billion in funding, gearing up to go public. Okay. A recently formed crypto company with $10 billion in capital is gearing up to go public. Bullish Global, nice name. A subsidiary of blockchain software company Block One, the guys behind EOS. Launched in May with $10 billion in funding. We actually made an announcement on that. From high-profile investors that include billionaire Peter Thiel's Thiel Capital and founders fund, hedge fund manager Ellen Howard, and crypto investment firm Galaxy Digital. Yeah, not too big a deal, but I thought you might want to know about it. It's pretty cool, I guess. 82% of institutional crypto investors expect to increase market exposure. This is a survey. Per recent research, and I've explained this 1,000 times before, most institutional investors and wealth managers believe their crypto exposure will expand soon. Do you need to read further into this article? No. Just understand, you don't need these exact numbers. Just get it from me. I believe like 90, 95, maybe even 99% of the investment managers will invest in crypto, or at least they've gotten some demand for their clients, or they know it's a smart choice, or they know it's a risk that is basically worth it. Here it says 8 out of 10 wealth managers and institutional investors from some countries said they would enhance their crypto exposure between now and 2023. 40% of them plan to dramatically increase their holdings, and I think even this number is significantly lower than of the real population. This sample was kind of skewed, I think, because I think over the real population of wealth managers, 99% of them, maybe at least 90% of them will say, yeah, we want to expose ourselves into crypto or increase our exposure. So once more, I think it's a little bit skewed. But again, that's just me. Prominent attorney reveals danger levels of Cardano, Dogecoin, Polkadot, XRP, and Uniswap in the SEC's book. I actually wanted to quickly mention this as well. So Jeremy Hogan has a little bit of a series on what the risks are behind certain specific crypto. And I've stated it before on my channel. Most cryptos will go down in the exact same manner if XRP goes down. Did most coins have an initial coin offering? Yes, a lot of the coins that we know and love right now had a coin offering. But also, does that really matter? No, most likely not. Maybe yes. It all depends on what happens to Ripple, what happens to XRP. I firmly believe that if the SEC had enough drive behind them, they would have already gone after all those coins at an ICO. But Ethereum is still out there, and even though we know by now, kind of, that William Hinman admitted that Ethereum has never had a verdict, that is also a question that is still to be determined. So I believe the William Hinman speech is the first one to watch out for, and then the Ripple/XRP verdict, because if the SEC thought it would be an easy battle, they would have most likely sued a lot of other cryptos first that had a clear case. I mean, with Ripple/XRP specifically, they might be an easy target for the fact that Ripple is a easy entity and it might not be decentralized enough in the SEC's opinion, but a crypto that had an ICO that Ripple didn't have would have been a lot easier because they could just, really refer to the kick and so case. Then again, the Ethereum argument would always be brought up, which means why is Ethereum not being sued? And I think it's a lot more difficult for these crypto projects to be sued now that the Ripple case is busy. Once it finishes, though, if they get F'd into A, Ripple that is, it might get pretty simple. If, however, Ripple wins this one, it's going to be really difficult for the SEC to still put some footing in, unless they also critically change their mind on Ethereum, which again we might see, however, pretty soon here, as William Hinman will be questioned. All right, Capital International buys nearly 1 million shares of Bitcoin-focused Microstrategy. Remember that buying into Microstrategy is basically like buying Bitcoin ETF in some way, shape, or form. They're basically buying Bitcoin without buying the real Bitcoin. They are buying some sort of stock that represent Bitcoin holdings, because that's basically what MicroStrategy has been doing, and that's most likely what their plan was all along. They have bought a lot of Bitcoin. The stock price is literally tied to Bitcoin 100%, and they bought that stock. Yeah, pretty smart. All right. Christine Lagarde, 80 central banks looking to adopt CBDCs. Once more, remind yourself that XRP could really worm itself in there in some nice way. I'm not exactly sure how, but it will most likely do so. Grayscale's 550 million GBDC on lock. Analysts question the price effects on Bitcoin. I've also questioned this a couple of times. I have not noticed any significant impact on Bitcoin of any of these unlockings. I've shared that a couple of times. If you think it's going to happen, though, let me know in the comment section, but I don't really want to warn my followers for any of that. And then crypto received first ever red flag in US Fed's monetary report following surge in price. I actually talked about this yesterday. I want to quickly bring this one up again. It is basically about Jerome Powell meeting up with the Coinbase CEO and them going back and forth about what exactly this entire volatile space is all about. The US Federal Reserve, though, is looking into it, guys, which is a good thing, though. They're working on their CBDC, or at least one of their Fed now currencies, whatever. They most likely know a lot about crypto. They're most likely letting go less than they know. As you most likely understand with these bigger institutions, they know way more than they make it seem. All right, if an institution says they're looking into something, they've most likely done that for the last couple of months. And if they're talking here about first report, first warning, first red flag, first anything, they most likely have been observing it for months and months and months before saying their first thing. Yeah, guys, make sure you follow me over on Instagram as well, TheDustTBC. I am just starting to get a little bit more alive on here. I haven't really done too much, but today I already posted, I don't know, like 4 or 5 things or so. And it's going to be getting more and more alive as time goes on. A lot of spicy memes, a lot of fun stuff regarding XRP, but just generally crypto as well. Make sure you follow it, though. It's worth your time. I think it's fun. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today. Make sure you check out Bybit, guys. Like a couple $100 worth of bonuses. And you can see our trade has popped off so far. I'm not going to say it's going to go well, by the way, because I have no idea. But this is at least what we are doing. And now you can see the proof is in the pudding, because I showed you guys my buy a little bit earlier today. But yeah, that was it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video.